You know what this video is? Yet another Fool's Gold reaction video. And yeah, uh, this time we're reacting to episodes 13 and 14. So yeah, uh, yeah. Anyway, I just also wanted to say before I start, uh, don't forget to check out my Fire Red Nuzlocke I'm doing. There are 2 episodes out right now. And yeah, you should go check them out. It's my second ever Nuzlocke. So yeah. Anyway. Uh, but yeah. Let's just get into it. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And yeah.
Sponsored by the Griffin's Saddlebag Kickstarter. No, not yet. Patience. So, last episode, stuff happened involving a lot of fire, backstory, tension, and pink. A lot of pink and French, which I
Yes.
was about to take you on a fucking ride about the craziness of how Queen Beauclair, a 10-year-old girl, came to be queen of an entire nation from being known as the Potato Girl. Then I promptly kicked you off the ride. Yes, good. Cliffhanger rage fuels me. So, let's start this up again. Yeah! Now, the question to start this off is, who exactly is this Potato Girl, and why does the Fool's Gold team hate her more than the usual NPC? Well, in order to talk about that, I gotta go way back to the almost beginning of the campaign before Karaoke, Gresh, or even Rascom. So, yes, old Gothy time.
Nice.
Pickles. The Fool's Gold team had just finished 1 to 2 quests with goblin spiders and sheep. Nope. And so, with our sweet loot, rock.
Those fake ads really drive you mad, huh? The game looks so fun in the ads, but when you download it, it's a totally different game. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, crazy how I skipped that ad.
To the village of Munderico to buy and
Anyway.
sell stuff, as we're supposed to do as merchants. But we all know that didn't last very long. So, selling our wares, Arena with textiles, Gorthan with blacksmithing, Julian with repairs, mechanics, robotics, all the useful stuff, while Sips was selling, stolen antiques that may or may not be cursed. Hey, I never said he was a good guy. And finally, Gothy selling potions and herbs. Who wants boiled shoe? Which was sometimes a hit and miss. So Gothy's just doing what she do till
Duck.
This small, 4.5 foot tall, 10-year-old girl shows up. And what do you want, little girl? Well, I want. Yeah, what? That's not her accent? Yeah.
Wait, four and
she's
a half
tool.
foot.
I want to
10.
be a princess. That
She's tall for a 10-year-old, I think.
The strongest poison
I don't know.
you have. Okay. This one stop heart. 20 gold. Have potato. Kid like potatoes, yeah? So that happens. Off she goes. Time passes. Then, one day, while staying in Bunderico, the group wakes up to something alarming. Sneeze has been poisoned.
Not good.
Gothy determines what kind of poison it is. It's one of hers. Hanging on to his last hit points, Gothy cures Sneeze, which, remember in episode 7, I mentioned she was the only one who helped Sneeze when he needed it. So they became fast friends after that. Yeah, that's it. This is the moment, this is the friendship turning point thing. Now the question is, how did this happen? Who could possibly... It's the Potato Girl. It's Beauclair. This is pretty much what happened. She went around town testing out the poison she bought from Gothy on people to see if it worked, and tested it on Sneeze while he was sleeping. So I've never killed a kid before, but I'm open to new experiences. Now, at this time, Gorthan, Julian, and Arena went on their personal quests for their own merch booths. I'm pretty sure they knew Gothy and I could handle it. I bring Dwayne. We tracked down the scent of the poison with Jawbone to just outside town in the jungles, where we find a small patch of potatoes, or with better checks, poison infused potatoes, meaning eating one of these suckers can cause a death with con damage on a failed fortitude. That's a spicy potato. She's growing poison potatoes. Oh my god. That's a good idea. Excuse me. These are my potatoes? What are you doing? Us? What the hell are you doing? Going around poisoning people? What? I would never. Cut the crap! You poison Sneeze. Oh, that cat kangaroo monkey thing? Maybe. Did it die? Nope. Oh well. I guess I need to increase the potency. You son of a... What do you want? Potatoes. Boiling with rage and wanting to just kill this girl right here, right now, I remember something. Yeah, we want to buy these potatoes. Oh, how much you got? I'll make a trade. You're the girl who wants to become a princess, right? Well, you don't need potatoes. You need this. Sips in our group is known for having weird random items, knickknacks, antiques, and in his possession is a little girl's dress. I think I was making a deal with a kid to scam them out of something, but it didn't work out. I don't remember, so now I have the perfect opportunity to once again scam a kid. This dress, when you put it on, will allow you to charm anyone. Anyone? Anyone. Deal. Perfect. And thus the deal was made. But what actually happened was that dress didn't charm. Oh no. Instead, it had one of the most deadliest curses I can make. Wisdom deterioration. Meaning if she fails her will save and gets cursed, she has to make a will save every day for the rest of her life with a DC of 15, and every time she fails, she takes 1 point of wisdom damage, till eventually she fails to 0. Do you know what happens when your wisdom drops to 0? You eventually go into a deep sleep plagued by nightmares. Forever. You see, I will kill her slowly with her mind. My revenge plans can be a little elaborate sometime. Well, let's do this again. I have more potatoes if you're ever interested. I'm sorry, what? You didn't think this was my only supply, did you? Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, she got more. Dumbfounded and internally screaming, we watch her leave. Now we know what we must do. Use Dwayne. No, but kinda yes. We run into Arena where we explain the situation and come up with a plan. Night comes, we search with Jawbone for the rest of the poison potatoes at her house. Break in. Easy. Then split up searching for the potatoes. Where found, we will burn everything to the ground, including the girl. Sometimes the simple plans are the best. So we split. Arena doesn't find potatoes, but does find a whole mess of magical items. Gothy doesn't find potatoes, but does find the little girl. What? Are you here to kill me? What? No. Wait, yes. While Sips does find the potatoes. A lot of them. Which he lights on fire. Easy. Which catches quick and starts to create a noxious poisonous gas released from the potatoes. Oh. Wait. Back upstairs, Gothy and the potato girl are in a heated standoff, just waiting for the first move. Tensions are high, initiative is rolled, and Beauclair stabs a screwdriver into Gothy's face. Mother macaroni! God! Also, this goes on for a bit. Irina? We gotta kinda get out of here. Deadly vapor might be coming for us. What happened? Magic? Alright. Gothy and Beauclair fight back and forth with lots of household items, till they both notice the smoke and noxious gas seeping through the floorboards beneath them. In an effort to save herself, Beauclair grabs a small satchel, jumps through a 2-story window, hits the ground, and just before she books it, turns for a moment and makes eye contact with Gothy with a poisoned potato in her hand. What a weirdo. Alright, fire. We reunite outside the now on fire house. So how did it— Jesus, what the What? Did I spook you? It's probably fine. And watch as the poisonous gas slowly creeps into Bundarico.
Universal protection is something RAID scientists have been working on for more than 60 years. That's why RAID brands protect more people from pests in more places. RAID, protection for everyone. SC Johnson.
I fully take no responsibility for this. And just like that, it was over, and you all know that's bull. Cause turns out that poison potato is the entire reason she's in power. She schemed, lied, and poisoned her way up to the top, to eventually charming Kylandria's royal family into adopting a poor orphan girl. Then an unfortunate event, the king and queen passed away. Murder. She murdered them. And instead of the legit children taking over the throne, they gave it up voluntarily to Beauclair. Then French glitter. You get it. Kind of. 'Cause there's more to this, but... So you see, instead of a princess, I became a queen. Thanks to you all. I'm so glad we could help. Now, soon Kylandria will take over the Bellowing Rats, as my armies are marching as we speak. So, I would like to offer you a deal. A deal or a demand? You catch on quick. I want you to pledge your allegiance to me, and in doing so, you will work here in the castle. Irina will be royal entertainer, Gothy the royal alchemist, and the royal entertainment monkey. But wait, aren't my parents, Giacomo and Mona Zuccherini, the royal entertainers? Oh no, I had them executed. I'm sorry, what? Oh yes, I execute all who oppose me. How you say, getting rid of the trash. There's a pause as the table falls dead silent. Orphaned in one sentence, Irina feels her world shatter. Family, joy, ambition, gone, along with her calm. Resisting the urge to scream, she weighs out her options. She could do it. She could kill them right here, right now. Then something catches her eye, something that turns her stomach. A crystal gently hanging off of ear. One that radiates like hot red metal. Irina recognizes this crystal, the same type of crystal she also possesses in her ring. A shard of a powerful crystal from a powerful creature I had mentioned last episode. A significantly larger shard than her own. Irina casts Detect Magic to check if there is any more of this magical crystal in the room. Her heart sinks as she comes to realize what she's up against. For Irina feels a crippling pressure of magic radiating in this room, that of several crystals. She doesn't know where, and she doesn't know who possesses it, but she can guess. And with the amount of magic she senses, she knows they're large. For you see, larger the shard, the more powerful. Meaning this just got a lot more dangerous. So, what do you say to my affair? Irina adjusts, takes in a breath, grits her teeth, and will accept. Perfect. But can you give us a few days to let us get comfortable in the castle? But of course, you start in 3 days. Beauclair flicks something that disables something from our chairs, allowing us to get up and head to our rooms. I'm so sorry, Irina. Well, now what? Let's go kill a kid. Finally! This video is sponsored by the Griffin's Saddlebag Kickstarter. The Griffin's Saddlebag Kickstarter project is a one-man project by...
Alright, so that was episode 13, Potato Girl. And yeah, that was an episode. It was good. Yeah, it was just a good episode. And yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay.
This video is sponsored by the Deck of Many animated...
Hold on. There we go. Alright, that was... Yeah. Alright. Now on to episode 14. Yeah, let's just see how this plays out. Series of unfortunate events occurred. Yeah, let's just see how it plays out.
Tarot cards and more Kickstarter. Now, I haven't been demonetized yet, but remember this campaign is made by adults for adults.
Oh boy.
Got it? So recap. We found out about Potato Girl, how she came to power, and is really our new big bad as she murdered Irina's parents. Very cool. And now one of us has agreed to give our freedom to her in 3.
That reminded me of, what was it? The meme where it's, there's one thing more dangerous than a serial killer. A child. And then, no. I don't know. That might not be a meme, but yeah. Anyway.
3 days. So really
Continue
we have
on.
3 days to take down a monarchy. Oh, and we're also up against like 3 potential magic crystal holders, which we know little about except that crystal powerful, and we once again,
Yes.
they're very cool. So what do we need to know about these crystals? Well, they're powerful and crystally.
Hold on to your saddles.
Damn, already an ad.
Meet your new summer love, Little Caesar's thin
Hey, yo,
crust
pizza.
with toppings all the way to the edge and a crispy crust.
I love you.
A minute
I-
in. Damn.
Look, I just found out my parents are dead, okay? The truth is, I don't know much. The shards used to be one large crystal that used to be part of an evil beast long time ago. So these crystals are evil. Maybe. Or cursed. Potentially. Look, all you guys need to know is it gives them magic, and the bigger the shard, the more powerful. But they have to have it on them. Take off my crystal ring, poof, I'm a normal anime girl. No magic. So we'll just bash her face in until she coughs it up. I'm not opposed to that. It's not in her,
Yeah.
it's probably on her crown. But I didn't see it. So we smack off the crown, then bash her face in. I'm on board. Well, first, let's do a bit of preparation. So we meet up with Abby and Sneeze and loosely discuss what happened and strategize. We need to gain allies in the castle, deal with those weird booby-trapped chairs in the tea room, and maybe find a weakness with Beauclair, and potentially find a rebellion group. Really, we're just setting up for a big fight here. With only 3
Yeah.
days to overthrow a monarchy, we split up. Arena and Abby go around the castle, cautiously trying to gain allies with staff, which is really hard when Beauclair has put the fear of pink and glitter into their souls, till Arena recognizes one of the staff, a simple chef named Stefan, and a family friend, who of course recognizes her. Finally meeting somebody with a bit of sense, she manages to get some information about how Beauclair was keeping the people of Kylandria under her thumb. So pretty much, she was given the throne voluntarily, right? Well, she quickly took control of the region's food and water supply, meaning if anybody opposed her, she would simply poison the well in the area using the poisoned potatoes. This killing not only the one who opposed her, but everyone else in the small town. Very classic. So, Arena gains an ally and thanks Stefan for the information. But he then slips something into Arena's hand as they part ways. Her mother's necklace, which inside has a piece of a powerful crystal, one radiating like red hot metal.
Nice.
Hey Abby, it's gonna get dangerous in the next few days, so I want you to have this. You want me to have this super powerful and potentially dangerous crystal shard that may or may not be evil or cursed? Yes. Ah, it should be fine. I'm sorry about your parents. I know you're gonna be fighting that horrible girl, and she deserves justice. But
It's
please
the
don't
moral.
sink down to their level.
It's
In
the moral
violence,
thing, yeah.
You can lose yourself. Got it. Yep.
It's a typical moral
Try
thing.
to avoid violence. Meanwhile, Gothy, alone, wild shapes into a small bird to scope out the castle. She finds her way into the grand-sized tea room. Now, if you remember last time we were there, when we would sit down, we'd hear a mysterious click, right? Well, with some checks, Gothy figures out what exactly that was, as she finds runes carved into the chairs. When activated by Beauclair, it would trigger the spell Boiling Blood. It's as bad as it sounds, and does 2d6 fire damage. This girl needs therapy. With her beak, she scratches out the runes, making them unusable. From there, she flies around the castle to eventually finding Beauclair and overhearing how she'll make our lives a living hell and that we're idiots and blah blah blah. Evil stuff. You get it.
Yeah.
But then she mentions the dress. Yes, the dress. The cursed one, and how she finds it a laughable attempt to bring her down. Meaning, no, it did not curse her. She either succeeded the will save or got removed curse. Either way, Sips is not gonna be happy about that. Fuck! Why am I doing the diplomatic mission? Shut it. As Sips and Sneeze are tasked with finding people to rally against Beauclair, which wasn't that hard to find since Sips has a natural sense of finding shifty people. You're looking to fight against the crown, huh? And you are... I have no name. I'm a man of the shadows, a listener to all secrets. I'm gonna call you Bucket. What? No, that's not my name. Wait, just call me the Dark Seeker. Nah, man, you lost your chance. It's Bucket now. Yeah, Bucket. I'm on board with that. Bucket it is. I don't know what I was expecting here. So introducing our next NPC, Bucket. God damn it. A retired war veteran who under Beauclair's reign has been organizing a rebellion against her. A lot of people aren't too fond of the new aesthetic, so it wasn't hard to find followers. Bucket was also the previous advisor to the deceased monarchy. Now bitter, he wishes to put the proper heirs on the throne.
Discover a program that's designed to show you what a pharmacy career has to offer at uhsp.edu. Red Bull gives you wings.
Eyes and ears. Beauclair's guards. Ah, crap. Twin princesses, Delilah and Dharma, one blind and the other deaf, grew up in a loving family and were destined for greatness as the future rulers of Kylandria. So what you're saying is we can't kill them. Yes. Cool. How about maimed? No harm will come to them. You gotta work with me here, dude. So, we make a plan. Meeting back at the castle, we do a recap. Allies in the castle, Arena's mom's necklace, the boiling blood chairs, Beauclair not being cursed, eyes and ears kinda being the future rulers. Ah, crap. And finally, the new plan with our new NPC, Bucket. The 3 days pass as we prep for battle. On the final day, we receive another glittery tea party invitation. We leave Sneeze and Abby behind for them to meet up with Bucket for the plan, and we make our way. Now, as much as I'd love to rip that girl's heart out, I do think you should kill her, Arena. Yeah. That's really sweet. Is this a moment? Are we bonding? Stop. So we enter. The tea is set, and the glitter fills the air as tensions arise. So, now that you are comfortable in the castle, let's discuss signing over your freedom. Yes, let's. Nah. Well, I anticipated that. And as Beauclair presses the button to activate those handy-dandy boiling blood runes, nothing happens. Ha! Technical issues. We came more prepared than you thought. And outside the castle, a mob forms. Bucket's mob, as they storm the castle and essentially distracting the guards from coming to Beauclair's aid. So, gotcha, bitch! Whoop! No matter. Plan B, then. And there in her hands is a blood moonberry. The bad berry. Ah, crap. Consuming it, we watch as she transforms into something monstrous. 8 large, sharp, black spider-like legs burst outwards from her back. Her hands become claw-like, teeth razor sharp, and her skin black like coal. And standing above us is, well, we don't know, but it's terrifying. Yeah, well, I can transform too. It's not a contest. Well, I'd win anyway. Yep. And initiative is rolled as Arena takes on Beauclair. The battle is fierce and swift as Arena manages to knock the crown right off of Beauclair's head, taking away her crystal shard, reducing her power. Ha! Without your crystal, you got nothing! Oh, please. You think I'd hide it so obvious? Yeah, the crystal wasn't in the crown. Okay. Gothy goes up against Ears, who has a very unique fighting style. Ears is mostly defense, using 2 shields. However, with the power of the crystal, she can also throw those shields through anything and teleport them behind her enemy. She's like magical teleporting Captain America, but with 2 shields. And better. That's actually pretty cool. Ha! Sips, on the other hand, is dealing with a very calm and kinda defenseless Eyes. Look, It'll be simpler if you just give up now. I don't want to kill ya, princess. Yeah, she also has portal magic like ears, but with knives, along with Tremor Sense. The fight goes on, spells are cast, steel is thrown, and hit points are lost. The group is hyped to kill this monster. As Arena fights for not only justice, but for pure, simple revenge, as she loses herself in the violence. You killed my parents! You took over my home! You made everything pink! Oh, is that all? And you're not even French! With all her rage and frustration, Arena hits Beauclair square in the chest. With a loud crack, shatters her ribcage on impact, puncturing her beating heart. Gasping, she can't catch her breath. Her heart is trying to beat, but she collapses on the ground. And Beauclair, the tyrant, is defeated. Eyes and ears surrender, and there's this moment of an overwhelming feeling of victory and relief. But only for a moment. Because Sips feels something. Agony, as his chest feels like it's being crushed from within. Gasping, he cannot catch his breath. He cannot breathe. His heart is trying to beat, but it's struggling. Sips is dying. So, what are your last words? What? Your last words. Crap. And he dies. This video is sponsored by the Deck of Many Animated Spells, Tarot Cards, and More Kickstarter.